Well, it does appear that way. Let's fix some of my windows. Preview. Okay. So here I am, An.ADHD.Gamer. I am playing Minecraft with mods, specifically the DNS Techpack you can find through the ATLauncher. And caps lock's on, or was, no, I guess not. And just gonna do a let's play. It's got biomes aplenty on. I'm gonna keep these off, and I'm gonna mirror the title and see what kind of a seed that gives us. I'm deciding to come back into streaming, just see how well I do it. I went to college, that's why I've been kind of off and on, or mostly off, for the last year. And did some soul searching, quite literally, and found that my initial plan was bunk. Well, not bunk, but it wasn't for me. So, back to streaming, because I am a huge gamer. Like, seriously, I'm fairly certain Minecraft, if it had an hour tick like Steam does, would be really high, like more than 5,000 hours. I've been playing this game since before the Nether, back when food healed you and there was no hunger bar. So, you know, I discovered mods, and I very rarely play vanilla anymore. And I bet you this is taking longer than usual because I decided to stream at the start of my game so you guys could see the seed. I don't know how many people are watching, and this hopefully will get saved to YouTube, because since I stopped streaming and with all the changes, even though I did not have all of the requirements initially, I was actually at one point verified. Okay, so we start off. I'm here in a little Starfleet uniform because I'm a big Trekkie. And so we got the Akashic Tome, which I'll go over in a second. The digital guide, which is basically all of these first three are guides to their individual mods. This one's a guide to Valkyrie Lib, which is in blue. And the EMC thing we'll cover when I get to that point. Forester's Manual is exactly what it means. It's for forestry. Tells you about the basics. But the Akashic Tome technically is and isn't a guide. The Akashic Tome, with all these mods and all their guides, and the fact that none of them stack because of metadata, they decided it was a bright idea to make a mod to stick them all in one place so they don't gunk up your inventory. So when I need them, I will go over how to use that. And this ability bottle is specific to, well, not specific to, but this is the only mod pack I've ever played that had it. And when you spawn, you start off with an ability. And when I say you start off, I mean it's not active yet, but you start off with the ability bottle, an ability, and the exact amount of experience it needs to activate. So now I have haste, or speed, since I think haste is specifically for swinging. So I'm gonna mark spawn. I did that by pressing B. That's for the mod journey map. Having a waypoint for spawn and knowing where that is at some point can be helpful, especially when, say, you die and you're not anywhere near your base or your bed's been destroyed. And that chest is specific to this area, which is for Tech Reborn. And hey, look, a crafting table. I will admit, spawning in a village is very fortuitous. Like, I don't think I have ever spawned in a village before. And here is an immersive engineering house. You can get some decent start stuff here. Like, the other stuff that's here I probably will grab eventually, but the only thing that it seems like I need as of right now is the coal coke. But then I realized these things are like shulker boxes. So if you throw everything into it, as long as you don't lose the box. Oh, let's pull this one too. As long as you don't destroy the box, everything in it, the contents are saved. Now, I would have put the other boxes in, but to prevent recursion, which is putting a box inside of a box inside of a box, they don't allow you to put those chests into each other. Which, in my mind, is a very smart idea. Ooh, waystone. Waystones are like checkpoints. They're like that. Like if I had cheats on, I could use that waypoint for spawn to teleport, right? Well, waystones are like that. What? Find an oil biome. I'm in an oil biome? There's not much oil. I only see one patch right here. Huh. I wonder if it's underground. I'll have to find that one of these days. Now, look at all these machines. They're awesome, right? Yeah, can't break them. If you break them, you actually don't get anything. They made it to where you can't actually break the machines. Now, the individual core parts you can break, and they'll give them to you. But you can't use these machines. Well, let me rephrase. You can't move the machines. You can use them on site. You just can't do anything else with them. And in here, we got another Actually Editions, which, by the way, the previous one and this one are all Actually Editions. I'm just grabbing some supplies. Instead of punching wood, I'm just punching chests. Okay. Each one of these little jams is like a potion. It feeds you, though. So it's all both food and a potion, which is good and bad. There are some that give you some serious nausea. Ooh, see that guy? He contains one of those little ability bottles. But I have no ability to get the requisite experience or to kill him quickly, so I'm going to go punch wood, which is what I probably should have done to begin with. But hey, I started in the middle of a village. Come on. Hey, look, I'm punching wood. Didn't feel like dealing with those tall trees. I have a tick, I guess. Not really a tick. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Pet peeve. I hate it when trees are left floating. I really, really do. So I tend to not do that. Now, let me do one check on my stream to make sure it's actually working. Yeah. So far it looks like it. I'll find out later. Okay. So right now the goal is for me to find a nice spot to settle down and build the first basic house. That's the goal. That first couple of minutes was just me being greedy. I was literally just taking everything to take everything. So right now, I've got a crafting table. I'm going to turn that into a crafting station, which is for Tinker's Construct. And then I'm going to make... Ooh, I like that recipe. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, that just made things a little bit simpler. By the way, that recipe is not vanilla. That recipe is, I guess, for convenience. Now, so the reason I did this is now I could make two things at once. First thing I'm going to make is the pickaxe, and then the second thing I'm going to make is the shovel, and I'm going to use I'm going to put in 3 and 1. So hitting 3 and hitting 1. Cool. You can do that for every one of these things. So 1 through 0, you can throw them straight here by just pressing the number while you're highlighting it. And then wooden axe. Now, I'm not sure how many vanilla things I'm going to be using for the future, but I wonder if there's like a vein miner. Ooh, that was definitely not it. Let's see. Wait, if I did... maybe not. There might not be a vein miner here, but if there is, I want to check because vein miner is awesome. Okay, so there's no ore excavation. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh well. Can't have something too easy, right? I'll find ways to mine that up. I'm doing this right now because, well, you gotta have food eventually. And some of this is ready to eat food towards some. I'm trying to find carrots. Oh. That's why I haven't been able to see Walia. It's not my center. It's my lower right. Now, okay, I'm going to cover that right now. For those who don't know, there's something called Walia, which means, what are you looking at? And there are variations of it. There's one probe, there's all kinds. But it usually has a little pop-up that shows you what you're looking at. And that's in the lower right-hand part of the screen. Right now I'm looking at water, which is a vanilla Minecraft thing, which is blue. And it says in order for me to pick it up, it's no tool, which isn't quite accurate. The no tool thing is specific towards tools, like the shovel, the axe, the pickaxe, the sword, scissors, stuff like that. So, it doesn't count the bucket. Now, I need to get away from this magic biome. I'm heading south. Magic biomes are great. They're great for resources, especially if you find one of the Thaumcraft trees with string around it. You kill the spawner, you can get some pretty nice dungeon loot from a chest under the spawner. So, but because of the way the trees are and how much open dark space there is, it's usually really, really heavy on monsters, even during the daytime. And oh wow. Betcha that's called the lavender fields. What am I doing? More food, more food. Okay. So my goal is to find a plains biome, or something like this biome, to be honest, but based on the terrain, I want it to be fairly flat with few holes, and if you know Minecraft, that doesn't happen often. Ooh, I just realized something. Where are those sheep? Well, this might get interesting. What is that? SteamWorld. I'm not actually familiar with that mod. Oh, you right click it and it's betcha it's like the that Pokemon or it's just a rune based language. Either way, I don't have the ability and spirit. Have I mentioned? Oh no, I haven't. I know I haven't. I do not like the combat update ever since after 1.7.10. I like the ability to just kind of hit and hurt instead of having to wait for this cooldown that's regulating my damage output. So, I'm probably gonna just like flail since lavender. Is there any use for lavender? In order to find out whether or not you can use lavender, you can highlight it, hover over it, and hit U. And looks like I can make purple dye and make more. So that's about it. I don't need any of that, so I'm going to replant what I don't have any need for dyes at the moment. Ability totem weakness. Entities in your area become weaker. 23 player levels. Cool. Now, when it says 23 player levels, it means 23 from 0. So if you've got like 56, it's not going to take a straight 23. It's going to take the equivalent of 23 of how you can get 23 levels if you start from 0. because of the way they account for experience. It takes more experience per level, which means, you know, the higher levels, like 106 to 107, can be equal to 0 to 20, even though it's all single level. And I found a savanna biome. Not quite. Is that a chance cube? I guess I'll take the chance. What? Are you freaking serious? I've got to find a way to repair that. Until I get some of the modded items, that's going to be like perfect. So I found a savanna biome. You know, give me a thing to turn on so I can find it. It's nice and flat. There's few holes. Hey, there's even an astral sorcery thing over here. Let's check it out. I guess my pickaxe isn't high enough of a level. Oh well. I don't need the marble right now. I'm just trying to find the chest that's in here. Hey, chest. Cool. Now I noticed there is a specific mod called Project E in this pack. I really like that mod. It makes things so much easier when you get to it. It's basically like I think they were inspired by what show? Full Metal Alchemist. You know, the equivalent exchange stuff. So what they do is that's what the EMC values are. Anything that has an EMC value can be used in that. Not everything does, but some of it does. So let's try this one. Please no nausea, please no nausea. Regeneration, invisibility, and speed. No wait, I already had speed. That's not terrible. Okay, so at least I've got some decent food for now. Now, I should probably continue building some Tinker's Construct stuff so I can upgrade my tools to flint. And after I upgrade my tools to flint, and then I can start getting the materials I need to build a house. Oh, I'm glad Fast Leaf Decay's in this, which is why all the leaves kind of disappeared as they did. Fast Leaf Decay is a very, very... No, did I seriously just do that? Right next to a beehive. Let's get rid of it. Now, if I remember correctly, to get rid of it, I'm gonna do that. Make a scoop. And now to get hurt. Apparently bees don't like it when you kill their hive. Well, I didn't kill it per se. I more like just displaced them. Okay. So back to the wood gathering. Because the way I do Tinker's Construct requires a decent chunk of wood. Pretty decent. And there goes all my berries. And if you haven't noticed by now, I prefer oak wood. I prefer the vanilla woods, like oak, birch, spruce, dark oak. You know, the acacia and all that, I'm not really fond of. Don't ask me why. And this is why I don't like the beginning of Minecraft. It's very, very hard to keep your body satiated enough to function. So glad that I was able to, you know, get stuff to help me with that. Okay, I think I might be close to having enough to get started with this stuff. I'm gonna need a good chunk of those. And a good chunk of those. And there you go. Tinker's Construct starts with blank patterns. And I usually get about 52. It's probably a little overkill. There's probably like a specific number. Don't ask me what it is. Because I'm not invested enough to make that count. And I probably would have a difficulty remembering long term. But I always remember that 52 or something around over 40 tends to be enough. I've been doing higher than that lately because I've noticed that some mods have been adding Tinker support. So, okay. Now the way Tinker's Construct works is that if you have them all connected, like every one of these connected to the part thing, and then this guy connected the rest of them, you can access it all from here. And this one looks like it doesn't have any extras. Okay, so that means I needed, what, 4 times 7, which is, what, 40 something? 42, give or take? I don't know. No, 4 times 7 is 28. Don't ask me to math. It's too late in the day. Okay. Got all these guys across. I don't need them all right now, but I'd rather not have to make them again. This is one of those things I like to be one and done with. Same thing with the second tier for this mod, which is creating all the casts for the materials, for the metal materials. Okay. So now that's all done. I need to go find gravel. Although I could probably make a iron pick right now. I'm probably not. I'm going to turn it into a bucket. Okay. Finding gravel. It's usually rather abundant in biomes of plenty. Like, I wasn't going crazy. I saw a bunch of it on my way here. Hey, Ash. Say hi to my dog. My dog is kind of whining right next to me. Probably wants attention. She's like a year old, so she's very vying for my attention phase. No gravel so far, which is rather impressive. That's Bombcraft stuff. Gravel, where are you? Okie dokie. It looks like I have to go back to the magic biome. Not what I wanted. And if I'm not mistaken, that's another one of those. See? Gravel. Not going down to get it, though. I would rather mine the riverbanks for gravel than jump down there woefully underprepared. Anybody want to wager how many times I'm going to die? Because it's probably going to be a lot. I will freely admit this is going to be my first playthrough that I didn't have cheats enabled so I can use the journey map teleport function. Without cheats enabled, I can't. Sheesh, where is all this gravel? And yes, I'm looking at the riverbanks specifically because that's usually where the gravel hides. You can check the ocean ones, but I've found more success checking rivers than I have oceans. I had to fall in, didn't I? Had to fall in. Okay, that's salt. Salt is a mechanism and Pam's Harvest Craft thing. A lot of things are starting to become multi-purpose between the mods now. Oh, hey, look, gravel. And very small amount of it. That's one thing I should have brought with me. I should have brought the freaking helmet with me. But I am so deathly afraid of that helmet breaking on me that I left it at home. Once I get Project E enabled, not enabled, more like to the point where I'm using it, I'll be able to repair it. And that probably would be my helmet for a pretty decent amount of time. Okay. That should be enough to get me rolling on my first tools. So let's turn on my base marker so I can figure out where I'm going. It's been so long since I played vanilla, I really do not have the ability to find my way back to base without this. I've become that dependent on, Oh, hey guys. Ow. I should have noticed the time. Well, there is one benefit of the initial buff this game gave me. I can outrun pretty much everything right now. And the cool part is that you can upgrade it. Like, you can get all kinds of abilities with that. Like creative flight. No item required. Which, in modded Minecraft, is almost unheard of. The only other mod that I've found that can give you creative flight without any items is the Monk mod, which I found in the recent Direwolf 20 pack. Really? Best way to get a skeleton to come up on you is to hide behind a tree. And I died. I called it. Died on the first night. Holy crap. Okay, died on the first night. Now, where in the heck am I going? That way. Here's hoping I didn't lose everything. Okay. This ought to be interesting. Hey, look, there's another one. Oh, gosh darn it. And there's the gravel that I said I was looking for. See, I told you that it existed. I remember seeing a big bunch of gravel. Stay back, vile creature. Hey, Monster Hunter with my fists. Fists of Fury over here. Whee! Running away. Running away. Oh, they're on horseback now. I'm half tempted to, Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Because I don't have the time to dig a hole anymore. Oh, and now I don't have enough hunger to run. Oh, and now something's launching stuff at me. And I can run. Sweet. Jump in bed. Bring the sunlight. Oh, too slow. I was too slow. Where am I going again? That way. This side. See? Gravel. I guess third time's the charm. This is what I get for not even building a basic. I was so focused on my first tool that I am getting my butt handed to me on the first freaking night. You know how long has it been since I've had my butt handed to me like this? Hi! What now? Oh, hello. Oh me. Have I mentioned that you guys would be watching me die? A lot. 'Cause, yeah. Ow. Ooh, that was close. Ow. Right in the butt. Yeah, I'm not even trying to go back to that one anymore. Because apparently it is now in the middle of Zlazba. Which means I'm going to have to, you know, come back when it's daylight and I have blocks. Not like there's anything on that corpse anyways. What, a few berries? Ooh, berries. You stingy. Break your bush, you only give me one. Those things don't even have a growth phase, so it's not like I could have waited to got more. Hi, bye. Jump in. Please, nobody be here. Please, nobody be here. Hey, I made it to daylight this time. And a nice big hole next to my base. Ugh, I'm so gonna have to fix that. Oh, that wasn't even the correct one. This is the one where I lost everything. There we go. Okay. So let's clear my death waypoints. And start redoing my inventory. Okay. Round 2? Fight? No? Okay. I need more freaking flint. Sigh. Really? Okay. But I think I am going to build, you know, a base-ish hide shack. A strange color for a flint pickaxe. Okay. Keep that, put those away. Oh, should probably kind of try to fill this in a little bit. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Okay, hey creeper. I gotta come back here because now I've got to find where that big mess of gravel was so I can finish. Oh no. See, I almost pulled myself off topic again. I need a base. I need a hidey hole. And I just realized I don't need to run away from where I am to make said hidey hole. I can make, basically, the start to my mine shaft and live there while I get myself situated. So, quick little base reorder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this to make some sticks. I don't need a lot of ladders. I only need like a couple. I'm going to make about 12. So my first thing, and hey look, I even got the start to it, or a start to it. So I'm going to incorporate this into my base. So it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 by 4. So I want to make this into a 5 by 5 because I'm like that old 20 and I need things to be multiple, to be odd numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is going to be kind of like a basement area-ish. And then to make my mine shaft, let's see, I'm going to start it right here. Boom. And then, you know what I needed to do? Something I just realized, it's something I can't even do yet. Never mind. Don't mind me. I'm just getting ahead of myself. So, we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So that leaves us with a pretty open space that is 1 block below our above ground space. And then here in a second, I'm going to use the stone that I am making up and make it into furnaces. And then I'm going to use those furnaces, or furnace. And then I'm going to use those to make some torches. Take all these burnables. And I'm going to do it down here because it'll give me light to start with. Boom. So. Shift click will sometimes put stuff in the correct slots. In this case, it does not. Okay, so I want this to be either a 5 by 5 or 7 by 7 internal. Because it just gives me the nice space, and I like odd numbers. And I've been watching too much Direwolf 20s, so I bet you he's influenced me. Boom. So, you know how I get that is now center point plus 3. 3 on each side plus 1 is 7, so that's 2 on this side, so I need 3 on this side. That's how I get the count that I need. And it's not quite what I need, but it will give me plenty of torches to work with for this go round. Okay, so what I do is I put it in the corners and I put it on the center point. Since I can't put it on the center point here, I'm just going to put 2 there. You can put them 1 down, put them 1 farther, down, which is another good spot. I'm going to check to see if I need to after I put all the torches. So, 3 and then the center point, right? And I'm going to clear this out and then work on the last half of the room. And this is going to be literally my bunker, my hidey hole. My way of not getting my butt killed 3-4 times a night like I did the first night of this game. Yay! And once I get myself loaded and situated, I'm going to cut the stream, take a break, and decide if I want to finish or stream more tonight or if I will stream more tomorrow. My schedule is very fluid. I am a dad. The benefit is that my youngest is on a trip. 1, 2, 3, yep. It just looks funny because the other one's not like that. Oh boy. Yeah, this is the really boring part of Minecraft, is when you're really, really early in the game and you gotta do some clearing out of a room with a really, really slow pickaxe. Trust me, it will pick up from here. I promise. I just can't say how fast. I have tricks up my sleeve, but I can only start using them when I get myself a Project E transmutation table, which requires a diamond, redstone, and glowstone, and then 4 stone and 4 obsidian. So that I remember because of just how long I've been playing with Project E. Like that, the mod that it's based off of has been around since 1.2.5. At least that's when I played it last, or first started playing it at least. Okay, so bring these guys with me. The part is that some of these have, you know, they hold their inventory. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Okay, gotta be fast, gotta be fast. I'll fix it later. The reason I've got to be fast is that once they're on the ground, you have literally 5 minutes before they disappear. Sometimes that's a blessing, sometimes that's a curse. Because you know how I had my gravestone that I had to break to get my stuff back, right? Well, in vanilla Minecraft you don't, so that means when you die, all of your stuff just falls into lava. If you, say, die in lava. Okay, so I guess the final thing I should do is get some sort of, you know, a door, a hatch, something, you know, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. But I need to get rid of the standing tree first, because it's gonna bug the crud out of me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these acacia things to kind of get close, so I can knock them down. There's vein miner in here? There's gotta be, because I hit one and they all came down. I'm gonna have to figure that out. To make a door for a ladder system, you do 6 logs like that, and then you come up here, and then you throw it down. And that animation was cool. Okay, let's try this. We may not have vein miner, but I think we have something similar to tree capitator, which only people who've been playing Minecraft for an extended period of time will remember. And it's getting night. I'm hiding. Well, thank you for checking this out. This is An.ADHD.Gamer, and I'll see you soon.